descended on this town for All-Star Week. There's been a bunch of fun events.
Checked in for Jaylen Brown. Leonard, he's checked in for the West.
I love this event so much because it combines the world-class ability of these players with the freedom of the playground.
Yep, it's the greatest and certainly the most fun pickup game these players will ever play in.
And the West All-Stars, looking at who they've got. Jokic is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's SGA in at the point. The East trail by 6. The Monster passes to Towns. Here's the Monster. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
You know, when he orchestrates for his teammates, Towns becomes even more valuable to me. Really good when the offense is able to flow through him.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Curry. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Curry's got 7.
And no player in the league has done more to earn his spot in this game than he has. I mean, he's having a terrific season.
He sure is. Excellence on a consistent basis for him. I mean, he's been their rock all year.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, JB Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. The two-way star Kawhi Leonard was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Kevin, back over to you.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Hits it from three-point range.
And that's getting it done from deep. That's what the All-Star game gives you, the freedom to show your full range.
You know, taking that shot in a regular season game might get you a spot on the bench, but here, it gets you a standing O.
It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Not a lot in the way of defense here tonight, but you know, that's about the norm.
Yep, this game is always going to be about offense, about entertaining these fans as much as possible.
An outstanding transition player. When Gilgeous Alexander is on the attack, good luck trying to contain him.
Here's the Monster. And another 3 from the East.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Nice shot by SGA.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the West. Back with you again on the most entertaining night on the NBA calendar. 1 quarter down and 3 to play in the All-Star game.
And guys, we've already seen some unbelievable action here tonight.
And there will be plenty more to come. We know that. All-Star action never disappoints.
They've got Tyrese Halliburton. Jason Tatum is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Pascal Siakam. And it's the Monster in at the point. So that's who the East All-Stars start the second with.
And you know, the officials not giving their whistles much of a workout here tonight. Very few fouls being called.
And most of that, Greg, is because they're not playing full-force defense. I mean, you're never going to see as much contact around the bucket in this game as you would ordinarily.
Doncic outside. Harden sets the pick for Doncic. Pass to Jokic. Jokic gets it done right in front, in close.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And so the timeout here by JB Bickerstaff. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And the East All-Stars making a change here. Brown's checked in, and West also making a switch. Durant's checked in for James Harden. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Out left to the wing. Here's the monster. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists now in this one. Doncic outside. The tray. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Punishing the defense with that rim rattler. Siakam getting spicy out there.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Takes a step back. Doncic. A quick shot there, and it's off target.
He will not be happy with himself. Got a good look from mid-range there.
Shoots over Brown. That one off the back iron and out. Here's the monster. Oh, and he jams it right over Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, and the number of slams here we're seeing tonight off the charts.
Somebody forgot to tell these guys the dunk contest is on a different night.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T.
You guys see that from Luka? My goodness, some extra sauce there.
Drains it from beyond the arc. The Monsters got the lead up to 4 now for the East All-Stars. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch, and you just ask him for him to drop another triple on you.
All-Stars with some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pascal Siakam. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jason Tatum. The West also making some changes. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Curry subbed in for Doncic. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Back to Curry. Takes the 3. The West again cannot hit. And here is the East now. They're on a 13-4 run right now. Mitchell in the corner for the 3. The West grabs the miss. Randall surveying the D. SGA kicks to Randall. Curry passes to Durant. Durant going to work inside.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for the East. The West All-Stars also with the sub. Şengün's checked in. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Drills the three-pointer. And that's now 29 points for the Monster.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. It's a 5-point game. Durant, the pass to Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Randall's got his first points of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now. especially on the interior.
Yeah. And that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Curry outside. It's good on the putback.
Yeah, I love to see guys bagging their own groceries. Şengün snatching the miss and scoring afterwards.
A 15-footer, and again it will drop. Another make there from the Monster. The Monster's got 34.
You know, he started the game knocking down shots, guys, and now in the second quarter, he's taking it to another level.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you really have to appreciate the steady effort of Gilgeous-Alexander. The game looks like it comes easy to him, but he is one of the hardest workers on the floor.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this guy just does everything. Scores, passes, good rebounder, just an all-around terrific basketball player.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the East. The West also making some changes. Jokic, he's checked in for Şengün. And Victor Wembanyama has subbed in for Julius Randle.
He's about as calm as you can be at the stripe.
Steps back. Here's the Monster. SGA defending. The Monster, no good. The West trails by 4. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From deep, Jokic. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. Durant's got 3 assists in the game. Here's the Monster. He's got 34. Screen by Giannis. Here's the Monster. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. East All-Stars lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're thinking about the shot. One more time. A round of applause for the participants.
One half remaining in the NBA All-Star game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports.
Yeah, and I'm looking for the temperature to start to rise here a little bit in this second half.
Checked in for Jaylen Brown. Leonard, he's checked in for the West.
And not as many turnovers as we often get in this game. So good to see both teams taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, surprisingly, very well controlled for the most part. Sometimes things get a little wild out there, but not so here.
The East leading by 3. On the floor for the West All-Stars. Curry is out there with SGA. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to Wembanyama. Off target from outside. Now the East All-Stars with it. Here's Antetokounmpo. Down low, inside. Giannis drops it in.
After a quiet first half, he's really turned it on.
Here's SGA.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, and the crowd goes crazy after seeing that finish.
Yep, a throwdown appropriate for the occasion. That's how to get these fans revved up and excited. He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch, that's for sure.
14 feet away, again, the West All-Star.
And this game literally has been as wide open as it gets.
Yeah, both teams completely neglecting their defensive duties.
Tatum, he's checked in for the East. Cunningham comes in for Mitchell. The West also making some changes. Randall's checked in for Wembanyama. And Doncic is subbed in for Stephen Curry. Here's the monster. 37 points for him. Lets it go from the wing. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's SGA. It's hauled in by the East. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's a 10-point East All-Star lead.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
And so it's the East All-Stars with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their... Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star game.
And, you know, you always look forward to this game, and this one certainly has lived up to the billing so far.
There is not another show in sports quite like the NBA All-Star game, is there?
Made him out there with Pascal Siakam. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and there's the monster. And it's Brown in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for the East All-Stars. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Leonard. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Tatum.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding. Well, this night is all about the entertainment value in terms of that dunk. Definitely entertaining.
Yep, and he's hearing it from the crowd. I mean, it's going to be really hard to top that one.
Randall with a screen for Curry. Wow! Curry, automatic from deep.
This guy's really flowing with his stroke right now. He hit one earlier, and now he has 3 in this half.
Here's the monster, guarded by Curry. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Took the opportunity when he saw it. The Monsters got the lead up to 12 now for the East All-Stars. Randall outside. Six to shoot. The West All-Stars need to get a shot off here. Trains the three-pointer. Curry's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the West All-Stars. And J.B. Bickerstaff has called a timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. some changes here for the East. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Siakam. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jason Tatum. Halliburton subbed in for the Monster. The West All-Stars also changing it up. Jokic, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Victor checked in for the East.
And, you know, the fan voting is what determines the starters in the All-Star game. Then the coaches will decide on the reserves. But either way, whether you're picked by the fans or the coaches, earning the title NBA All-Star, that's an honor none of these players will ever forget.
Well, Greg, one thing we know for sure, you know that every player who earned a spot on this roster is going to see his share of action. Spreading the minutes evenly, as you've always talked about, is always a top priority for these All-Star game coaches.
And you're so right, Kevin. I mean, for all the hard work these players put in to get here, I mean, each one deserves a chance, if you will, to share the spotlight. It's one of the great things about the All-Star game.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from the Monster. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the West. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Towns with the rebound. The East leading by 4. Driving inside.
Oh, watch out. Come on now. Throw it down. Oh, yeah. He's in this game for a reason, Cam.
Let's lose a 3. That shot, no good.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot and get stops.
Takes the 3. Trained from outside. The West trails by 9. Curry looking it over. It's all about Antetokounmpo. Here's Mitchell, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
Honestly, I have no idea what happened right there. That was wild.
Now here's Curry. SGA. Oh, what a finish.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score off.
The East leading by 7. Now Towns. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel.